Maine is breaking pandemic records, and not in the way doctors are hoping for. Our state reported 1,042 more people tested positive for the virus yesterday. It is the biggest single-day rise on record.
And 280 people are in the hospital because of the virus. That is the highest number in Maine since the pandemic began. Good evening. I'm Amanda Hill.
And I'm Chris Costa. Thanks for joining us. Today, state CDC leaders gave an update on the pressures Maine is facing and how they plan to respond. These are the three things you need to know. First, those record-breaking numbers. In addition to a pandemic high of people testing positive in a single day and the number of people in the hospital, a third, the positivity rate, also at a record high, 8.9%. That means out of every 12 people tested, more than one is testing positive for the virus. That's over the last 2 weeks. Community transmission is high in all of Maine's 16 counties. Maine CDC Director Dr. Nirav Shah is pleading with people to get the vaccine.
The situation that we are in and the risk that people face is on some level an elective risk. You need not put yourself and your family at risk for COVID-19. If you're deeply concerned about ending up in a hospital, ending up in an ICU bed, ending up on a ventilator, you have a tool now that we did not have a year ago, and those are the vaccines.
Second, Governor Janet Mills is making booster shots available to all adults ages 18 and older. Dr. Shah said part of that move is due to the records we're setting and the spread of the virus, as well as hoping to clear up any confusion about who is eligible. This change goes into effect immediately and is regardless of anybody's health conditions. Shah hopes opening up boosters for all will give a spike in immunity for those who got their shots at least 6 months ago.
Because we vaccinated a lot of people, and we did so early on, the potential for some drop in effect may be more pronounced here in Maine than perhaps in other states. That's where boosters come in. That's not unique to the COVID vaccines. That happens with many vaccines.
So if you got Pfizer or Moderna, you can get your booster 6 months after your second dose. If you got Johnson & Johnson, you can get a booster 2 months after that shot. And you can mix and match your booster regardless of the first brand of shot you got. Finally, planning a safe Thanksgiving. If you're gathering, the Maine CDC encourages everyone to be vaccinated. If kids under age 5 will be there or people with underlying health conditions, Dr. Shah says everyone should wear a mask and either celebrate outside or get adequate ventilation. Dr. Shah says the virus spreads rapidly in indoor settings.
That COVID looms large. COVID takes advantage of the very things that we do when we get together to celebrate. Being together for extended periods of time, lingering over the dinner table, talking, singing, arguing about politics, all the things that make holidays memorable.
He also said it's worth it to have those tough conversations. Ask your friends and family to get the shot, or at a bare minimum, provide a negative test result before coming over. Those are the three things you need to know from Maine's CDC briefing.